What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Look who's back.
What up? We're
Three
back.
3 months. We took a 3-month vacation. 3-month vacation, dude.
Was
And
not a
Steven is still
vacation.
not here.
That's how you know he's on vacation.
Yeah, he's on
Was
vacation.
not a- He's on vacation.
Yeah.
You work in Key West, I don't care what it is. You're on vacation.
Tell me about it, man. It's good to see you, though, man. We were just
Nah, it's good to see you too, for sure.
haven't seen you
It's been a
forever. It
while,
feels like it's been a long time, man. It's been a long time.
Yeah. It's been a minute over here. Just we were saying this just before recording, but work summoned me to a 6 month or not 6 months, sorry, a 2 month evening shift. So yeah, I went ghost for about, not ghost, but like just not able to for 6 weeks.
I
That
only heard
was
from this guy from Snapchat, guys. That's the only way I hear from him. He was so busy.
vice versa.
Yeah. Ooh, got me.
Eh.
It's been real busy, guys, and I know people have been hitting me up asking me. They're like, "Oh, you can record by yourself or get some guests," but dude, I just had a lot going on myself. My daughter graduated high school.
Congrats.
Thank
Congrats. And happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Just passed,
Happy Father's Day. Yeah, we gotta wish a happy Father's Day out there to all the fathers. It was my birthday. Mother's Day. We missed Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all you mothers. We're late. We're late in everything, but it's been crazy.
Forgive us.
Forgive us. We've had a lot going on. We've been super busy.
Life's been lifing. Speaking of, let's if we can share, we'll give one thing that's been keeping us busy. At least to let them know that we ain't bullshitting them.
One thing, I mean, for me, it would be my whole getting ready for my daughter's graduation. We had prom. The last episode we recorded was in March, beginning of March. We had my daughter's birthday, turned 18 in March. Then we had prom a couple weeks after. Then we had senior events. My son graduated elementary school. He had a graduation thing where they went to like Busch Gardens. I mean, we've just been busy, dude. He's
been a father.
Yeah.
He's been a father, straight up. So can't be mad at that, folks. You know what I mean? Shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? Nah.
Been in the gym, as you know. Rex mentioned it. Made me feel good. I'm looking a little slimmer.
Yeah, look at him. Because
I'm in a black like a credit shirt, card. Makes me look good, but you know,
you look like I'm sure you put on a white shirt with lines that go around this way. You'd still got it. You still got it. The horizontal lines. Yeah. You looking like a credit card now. Ooh. Looking like an American Express black card. Go ahead.
Black card, guys. Come and swipe me. Might deny.
No, but I mean, even in the beginning or last, like folks, you can check it out because the YouTube camera don't lie, ball don't lie. But look at even from beginning of January, look at say February, then March, and then look at now and tell me you don't see it. You're lying to me.
Oh, man.
Of course. Gotta give the flowers.
But, you know, it was good. It's been good, guys. What about you? What you been? I mean, you know, you said work. How's the car project coming along?
The car, she's coming along. So maintenance is done. And why I say done with that face is because I'm gonna manual swap it because I have a leaky transmission and it is what it is. I tried fixing it, all like the transmission stop leaks, tightening flanges, replacing bolts, all that. But I think it's the seal itself. It is an 18-year-old car. It is finding its way out. So, but I just got to keep regularly topping it up. But it's not too bad. And honestly, I've low-key become like a professional backyard mechanic. I've had a lot of heartaches with the car so far, with like taking it to shops. And it's to that point where, you know what, I'm gonna just do everything myself. So now, like I said, I got out of the maintenance. So my first mod, I put a cold air intake, and let me tell you, it is probably the best thing I've done for this car since the coilovers,
Oh
because the
wow.
coilovers were also a modification slash maintenance. So instead of putting stocks, I put nice coilovers on there. But just the sound that I get. So fun fact for everyone: I got an Acura. It's
Mhm.
a J series engine. I got a cold air intake. It came off of a newer Accord. So like I think 2013, 2015. They share the same J engine family. So the only difference is that there's an inlet tube on the TL that's very short because it's at the top of the hose, and then on the Accord it's at the bottom. So we had to go to like we call it Princess Auto, I think Pier One, or Harbor Front. You could, or Harbor Freight.
Harbor
Is it
Freight,
Harbor
yeah.
Freight? Yeah,
Yeah, I love
you can
Harbor
go
Freight.
there. You can go there, and we got a hose basically. I have like a 2.5 foot inlet hose. Now, when I tell you my window is rolled down and it sounds like a charge pipe is in that car, it's a zoom.
Mm,
Anytime the RPMs go up to like 2 to 2,500, you hear zzz. It's nuts. And then when you let the VTEC crack, oh my,
sounds even
it's
better.
nice. It's nice. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Nice,
It's just
nice.
it just made the driving experience fun. However, as you've seen in my snap, I live at the gas station now, folks. My second home is a Shell gas station. It's fun, but it's not fun. But it's fun, but it's the pockets are like, I'm gonna lose some weight because if I want to keep this up, I'm just gonna stop
Stop
eating
eating.
and just
Yeah.
eat the car. You know what I mean? Because
Nice.
that's just too much fun. Just getting in it and you just hear it go, and you get on the highway and you just hear that cold air. Just it's fun. But you know that, and also on top of that, been, like I said, been working on my own car, and that's been very therapeutic. Learning about your car, doing the maintenance. Like example, my cold air, the filter had fallen off, and my sister needed to go to the airport, and I was still working evenings then. So
Yeah.
with the filter off, I can't take her to the airport because now I just got this giant hole that's gonna pull in dirt and all that other stuff that I don't want. So was able to take the bumper off myself, get underneath there, use my Amazon's tools. Shout out to my Deco tools. They're the best. They're the best of the best.
Nah, I
And
feel
I
you. Wow.
got in there, did it myself, tested it all. Didn't have to wait to go like take it to my cousins and have to like baby it. Like the fact that you don't have to, not in the sense of like not rely on him, but the fact that you can be independent and do it yourself and
Yeah.
whatnot is great. And then we had a barbecue on Saturday, and I made sure I cleaned the car. I gave it a nice wash. I cleaned the tires, the rims. Apparently, I do a lot of spirit driving because you can see on like my rims all the brake dust that keeps coming up and stuff like that. So I made sure I wiped off all evidence of me driving with my spirit on there. So it looked so clean. Everybody came out. They all complimented the car. I even added a little rear wing visor for the back window. So we're coming along. Just need to get some shoes, battery. Yeah, and then we're just on our way. I think in a week I'm gonna do my last official test, and then I get my full license. Full license will mean I get cheaper insurance because the insurance that I'm paying now is not fun. It's not
Yeah.
for the week right now.
I
It's
bet.
not for the week.
I
So
bet.
I'm paying 725 a month.
Yeah, that's more than a car
Yes.
payment.
In 3 months, I've paid over what I paid for the car. I
That's
got the
crazy.
car for under 2K. I got it for maybe like 18 or 19.
Yeah, that's
In
crazy.
3 months, I've already put over what, 714, 21 or something like that. Yeah.
That's
Like
crazy.
like all the insurance money that car could have gotten modded 10 times faster.
Mm-hmm.
But nothing happens before the time, and that's life, right? So I think it's the whole adventure that I've gone through, right? Starting with my first car, dealing with that, having the heartache with that, finding another car, a little rundown but reliable, and just been
Some
building
Japanese
on it.
cars.
And yeah, and you feel that connection, right, where like it knows that you're trying, and it responds, that like it knows that you're putting time and care and effort into it, and then it gives it back to you by performing the way that you get your money's worth out of it, right? So
Nice.
I will
Well,
say, yeah, that's been fun. Very therapeutic though, right? Just with my mental, and like I said, working on your car, like people do gardening, fishing, anything that gets you with your mind and kind of like, hyper focus and stimuli, and you can build a skill out of it. It's absolutely great.
that's good though. That's really good, and that's good that you have. I'm trying to say. That's good that you have something that's going to be at least therapeutic for you that can help. You know, finding stuff that's therapeutic is really important for guys and for
Hmm.
females as well.
Yeah.
Um, so let's start here. This is a good way to segment to jump in. Then,
Hmm.
since you're talking about it, what does therapeutic even mean, right? Like what is the true definition? It's not always a therapist's office, or it's not always with tissues, clipboards, crying, or it's anything that can help process, from this what Google says, anything that can help process, recharge, or feel whole again. It's what
Hmm.
calms our nervous system. It's what makes the noise in your head quiet down, and it's what reminds you you are still here and you're still you. All right. So that was perfect for what you guys said. That's awesome. There's a lot of different things that can be therapeutic for stuff. Rewatching shows. For me, I love The Big Bang Theory. Love The Sopranos. I could watch those shows over and over again. The Office, Friends.
I'm still on the last season. I've been holding off because
This
I'm
guy.
scared, because I'm gonna be done and I won't rewatch it. So
Why?
as long as because there's only certain shows that I rewatch, and then if I do rewatch them, it's like on a random, because there's just so much things going on. Like I was watching The Last of Us, and then the new season 2 has been comical. And if anybody's been on Reddit when those new episodes have been going on, these guys have been going crazy because if you played the game of Last of Us, that had a lot of controversy. Spoiler alert: Joel dies in the very beginning of the game. Um, but
Thanks.
hey, the game's like 15 years old, and if you're watching the show, you should have known better. And I think in the show they knocked them off within 3 episodes or something like that, right? And so, but in the sense of the game, it's like the very beginning of the game. He really truly gets knocked off, and there's always been controversy with that, but I think it's just always interesting because you get to see where people really take the. You ever heard that theory about, like, would you, like, it's a train, you're the person that holds the place to switch the track. You can pull one way, and you can you would run over one person, but that one person is someone that that's really close. Or would you run over 100 people that you don't know, right? It's like, it's the one that, like, would you save the lives of many for the few, or and vice versa,
You
right?
don't want to
Like,
ask
would
me that
you,
question. 100 people I don't know.
right?
Sorry, guys.
Right.
So,
So then that's the same thing, right? Like, with the story of The Last of Us, right? Joel picks that choice. He picks Ellie over everyone else. But that doesn't mean that doesn't come with consequences. You know what I mean? Like, no one's escaped that, no matter what reality setting that is. And it's basically, karma getting back to it. So when you really break it down, you know what I mean? Like, he wasn't a good guy, right? The person that you followed wasn't a good guy. You just have Stockholm syndrome because you've been following him this whole time, right? So, but not to say it's not a a good story, right? It's just that when people are like, "Oh, they shouldn't have done this," it's like, well, if someone did that to you and you had the opportunity, you would kind of do the same. But anywho, right? Like, I've been watching a ton of shows. New Rick and Morty's out. I'm just always on to what's ever the next thing. Like South Park gets a random rewatch every now and again if there's nothing on. I still watch like streamers on Twitch, so whenever they come on, that's like a new episode of something, and then they drop YouTube videos. And
Well,
then
really quick, sorry to
like
change up
yeah,
on
yeah.
you. So you
No,
guys
no, no,
said
you're
you
good,
do
you're good, you're
watch
good.
stuff. What are some things you do that are therapeutic to you besides rewatching some shows? Like for me, I could say and just give you like my top 3.
Hmm.
Probably like when I was living in New York. I don't do it as often now, but driving. I used to
Hmm.
drive around the whole island of Manhattan, jump on the FDR, go all the way down, come up the West
Yeah.
Side Highway. Just I would do that multiple times, and it was so relaxing
When
for me.
gas was good.
Not
When
gas
gas
was
was cheap.
expensive. Actually, gas was more expensive than now. Probably.
Was that after Hurricane Katrina?
I don't
Or
remember.
before?
It was between 2011, 2010, and 2012. But
Okay,
remember,
so that's after. That's after.
I was getting gas in New
Yeah, that's
York, so
after.
gas prices in
Hmm.
New York were already like $3 a gallon or something. So,
Yeah, yeah. No, but even I remember going to the States during Hurricane Katrina because I always went to go see family in New York.
yeah,
But I remember the difference. It was like $2 more. It was like $5.
gotcha.
And you guys go a gallon, right? It was like five
Yeah.
bucks a gallon. So once you said 2011, then yeah, that's definitely after the fact. Then for sure,
Then
for
I
sure,
did.
for sure, for
I
sure.
like doing long showers, long hot
Hmm.
showers with the lights out too, like in the dark. I don't know, something
Yeah.
about that. Super relaxing for me.
Hmm.
Um,
Hmm.
and then for me, which is it's kind of weird, but like just I like just freaking tinkering with stuff, like whatever it is. Like
Yeah.
I got these little model cars, and actually I don't have one near me. Oh,
They're nice, y'all. They're
the
nice. You be
Fast
sending
and
me snaps of
the
them.
Furious one, look, Toyota
Serious?
Supra.
Yep, yep, yep.
A little
Yep, yep,
dirty. I
yep.
gotta clean it off, but it opens. Everything opens and
Nice, nice, yeah.
starts the hood. Oh, got the engine in it. So I
Nice.
like building these. Right, I
TJZ.
got a whole bunch of these
Yeah.
just laying around my room that I build and tinker. It's a cool little process, you know. So that's
Mhm.
something I enjoy doing as well. Like that's stuff that helps relax me. So I know you said for you rewatching. What other stuff you have that relax?
So I was saying with like rewatching, honestly, it depends. Rewatching really doesn't. I think it kind
Okay.
of makes me more anxious
Oh, never mind.
because
So what's
I'm already
therapeutic for
watching the
you
same thing.
then?
But what therapeutic for me? Um, Gaming,
Okay.
playing a nice single player game. I'm talking you now I can't do it because I'm old and my legs get sore and I can't sit in the same place, hyperextended knee. But we're talking about when everything's working fine. But playing a game for a long time. Like I used to play video games when I was in university on Saturdays and weekends. I was doing 12-hour shifts. I'm talking about Friday night, whatever. If we didn't go out Friday night or do anything,
Mhm.
I'm waking up Saturday morning. I'm getting food. I'm getting the necessities, and I'm just vibing out playing games. And I'm playing till I'm playing before they close. The only time I'm leaving is to go get dinner before they close up, and then I'm back in and I'm playing games again. Um, Another thing is sports. Sports is very therapeutic.
Yes.
Um,
Sports. I forgot about that. I play a lot of sports right now. A lot of baseball,
just getting
softball.
just getting that physical energy out. Like
Mm-hmm.
I remember playing tackle football for the first time, and even as a kid, like I'm sure everybody understands that even as a kid you have stress and doubts and worries and all that. Bro, I remember I tackled somebody and I was so amped. I got up and I felt like a weight was lifted off my shoulders. Like I just hit something. You know what I mean? And I got up and I felt lighter. Like I just shed that off. And that physical release, like that, like of like sports and being physical, like that was amazing. Um and even like now, honestly, I just like I don't get it to do it often, but family.
Mm.
Like when I go see my family, um when you're caught up with your life and stuff like that in the rat race, and then you actually get to step out and be with your family and see younger generations of, your kin and all that's just therapeutic as well to me. I think that's like super healing, under the definition of like therapy. Of To me, it's like things that can make you feel whole, you know what I mean, and not like filling a void, right? Like an abuse or an addiction, but like, you, like I said, with family, just talking, being around them, everybody is just happy. They want the best for you. They're just proud of you, right?
Yeah.
No matter what the outcome is. Same thing like when I just work on my car, I'm just quiet and just you figure out something. Does this work? Yes. Does this work? No. And I'm not at the mercy of like not a client or anything else. Like it's my car. I can figure it out as long as I don't leave myself roadside. Then we're a-okay. um, yeah, I'd say that there's like a few more. The list can go on, but I think like
Oh,
for
definitely.
the sake of
You know
this,
what's
yeah, like just
also what's
those.
a good
Yeah.
one too? A lot, and I do it sometimes, not all the time, but I know a lot of people that do this. Taking walks
Mhm.
at night.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I know a
I
couple of
actually
friends
went to the
personally
bluffs
have.
the other day.
You would
We
what?
call it the bluffs. We call it the bluffs, but it's like the beaches,
Oh,
if you
okay.
will. Like I think you guys have an Outer Banks.
Hmm.
Yeah, kind of like that. So because we don't have like an ocean. We're not surrounded by like an ocean,
You're
right?
not as
So
great as
even though we call it
America.
beach
We
and
get it.
oh, we own most of the Great Lakes.
There you
Shout
go.
out to Lake Michigan. But this fucking guy starts back up 3 months later. No King's Day, bastard. No, sorry. But we
Uh,
still have sand, all that kind of stuff, and I don't know. A couple days ago, I actually just finished work, and it was like on my mind. I was like, dealing with some stuff, and I was like, I'm gonna go to the bluffs. I'm gonna go to the beaches area, and I just drove down. I have this nice back road that I took it, walked down, and I sat by the water. And outside of the water being loud, like once you're able to like that out, that like you're just because I was right by like like they say this is me, and then like water's like right here, so I'm
mm,
just outside of the waves crashing. But once you like melt in with like okay, you can wipe that noise out, that consistency, and you just look at the water. And I went at night too, so I could see like the neighboring town down the water. On one side it's like light, on the other side it's dark, and just thinking. And yeah, like as you said, going on walks, scenic walks, they just help. I think even sometimes doing things that you think that you need to do with people
yeah.
by yourself is good, like going to the movies.
Oh, movies is always fun. I do that one.
Yeah.
I do that one a lot. I went to see my God, what's the Michael J. Black movie that just came out? That everybody was going crazy over, and like
Sinners?
Sinners. Yeah, I went to see Sinners by myself.
Michael B. Jordan.
I said Michael
I don't know
Black.
who.
Yeah, I don't
You
know who
said
I
Michael
said.
J. Black.
Who?
No.
Michael B.
Who?
Jordan, and then also
Oh
The
my.
Accountant 2. I went to go see as well, and both Sinners is way better. First, so Sinners is, if you haven't seen it, it's out now. Go get it. A+ movie. Accountant 2. It wasn't a movie to see in theaters. I was very disappointed. That's a movie. If you haven't seen it in theaters, you're lucky. Just wait for it to come out. Bootleg it. Stream it. It's not worth it. But I like doing that. Going to the movie. My wife does that. She likes going to the movies by herself and just.
I wanna try to catch a movie like that. I haven't, because most of the times, your boy just waits for the internet to do its thing, and then I
Yeah.
just go ahead and
Yeah, and it's
But
cool.
I
But
think
sometimes I was a fan
no,
of
you're right
that.
though. You're right.
I was a
You're
fan of
right. You're
that,
right.
waiting for it to come out because I always said,
Mm.
and I still am a firm believer of this. If movie theaters or like the people that made the movie say, hey, we will let you pay $20 to rent this movie at home for 24 hours or like whatever, 6 hours, 5 hours, whatever, I would pay just because I got a family of five. It's more expensive. I would be willing to pay 25, $30 to rent the movie at home than sometimes going to the theater just because It's
100%. Yeah,
expensive,
yeah.
but there's never
Yeah,
that
that
feel
cost
of
value
going
makes
to the
sense.
movies
Hmm.
and enjoying. Like, and me, I'm bougie. I try to do everything Dolby. If it ain't Dolby, I
Yeah.
don't really like to go see it. But yeah, I go there, and I'm going to actually the 27th, the new Formula One movie. I'm sorry, I'm playing with my knife over here. The new Formula One movie that's coming out. That's Warner Brothers and
Yeah.
Apple
Yeah.
TV
Hmm.
co-produced. I can't wait.
They
I'll
better
be
do
going.
that movie justice, man.
They better. I mean, Apple spent a lot of money on this, and then Warner Brothers came in and they put in the other half. And one of the agreements was that it had to be because normally it was supposed to be an Apple original and just be on the Apple TV.
Yeah.
But one of the contracts that they had with Warner Brothers was now this has to go to
Yeah.
theaters
Yeah.
and they have to
Yeah.
get the bigger name
Yeah.
display. So right now everybody knows this Formula One movie by being a Warner Brothers movie, but it started off just a fun
As
fact
an
as an
Apple.
Apple
Yeah.
original. So
Nice,
shout
nice.
out to Apple
I
doing their thing.
For real, I found out about that. I think KFC had like some like sandwich box like special, and they got
Yeah,
like
bro.
the F1
When I
movie.
tell you the
Yeah, yeah,
advertisement for
yeah,
this is going
yeah, yeah,
crazy,
yeah.
I don't know
They're
about
going
everybody
ham.
else, but I've seen this advertisement pop up a lot, especially because like my
Yeah.
TikTok feeds and all that. I'm always looking at cars and stuff like that. And I am into Formula One, not heavily, but like still kind of following along. And I got into it late, so this is Lewis Hamilton's like I call downfall now. Everybody has the greats has this great start. When they get older, it's the downfall. And it seems to
Celtics
be
Shaq. Celtics
yeah,
Shaq.
this is Lewis Hamilton's Celtic Shaq moment, and I'm watching it and I'm rooting for him for Team Ferrari. But I tell you what, guys, Formula One ain't for the cheap. You can't be cheap to go. The races are expensive. The freaking shirts, dude. I saw a Formula One shirt I liked when they were down here in Miami, and I was like, oh, I want to get me a Team Ferrari shirt or a Team Mercedes, being like all the Ferrari, BMW,
Yeah, all the team shirts.
Ferrari,
Yeah,
Honda, all
yeah.
that stuff, bro. Shirts were like $150, and mind you, they
Mhm.
didn't have nothing bigger than a large. I'm like, nigga, 2X at minimum 2X. This is a 3X and it's a little tight, but 2X fits me good, like really tight. Show off the muscles I've been gaining, but nah, bro. $150 for a shirt. I was like, no way, no way. I'll go on Wish and buy me the bootleg version.
You know what I'm saying? So, fun fact: when Formula One went to Vegas, they because I'm a little bit into Formula
Getting
One
into
as well
C?
too. No, I've been into it for a while, but like I can't tell you like every year all the races,
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff. I just know that like I liked racing, and then growing up playing the MotoGP, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Shout out to Netflix Drive to Survive. If anybody
That's-
hasn't seen it, I recommend you to watch it, because even if you just watch season one, the first couple episodes just break down what Formula One is basically, even to this day. So they break down the rules, points, the different teams, right? Different images, all that. The racers, all that, and it's really good. But yes, back to the Vegas. So they were racing on an upside down pig, and at a certain point, they go past the dome. Now the dome is adjacent to a bridge that goes across back. That bridge is a viewing bridge for the dome. You know what F1 did?
What?
F1 sealed the windows.
Oh, so you couldn't see?
Because they didn't want the Commonwealth pigs watching.
Yeah, they say you gotta pay.
freebie.
I did hear about that actually. People were
And
pissed.
then you know what the Commonwealth pigs did? We came together and we ripped down those walls. Ronald Reagan, tear down this wall. I know
tear
that's
down
not
the
really how it
wall.
goes, but
Tear down the wall.
But-
make America great.
so they did that. And then you know what F1 then did? They put scaffolding. So you can't even get into it. So they put the paper back up and then scaffolding, and then they put like chain mail because they didn't want the Commonwealth pigs watching. This is F1 we're talking about.
Bro,
I think in
they're all about
Miami,
their money.
I think there's tickets that were going around for $1,400. It's insane. I don't even want to talk about
The
what they were doing
cheapest-
in Montreal. They were probably running it up on there. Oh my!
But let me tell you now, I tried to go to the one in Miami. I really did.
Mhm.
And if it would have been affordable, I would have went. I was affordable for me, no more than 250, maybe 300, because I know Formula One's expensive. The cheapest fucking ticket I found, even on resale, was $1,000.
Yep.
Again, that's why I say it ain't for. I watch it online. I watch it on my bootleg Fire Stick. I am not watching. I am not watching it there. But guys, listen.
You're better off applying to be a work crew member.
You are, or a photographer. Listen, I'm into photography. I got camera nearby now. I'm trying to take photos.
You know what you should have done? I've seen these pranks.
Live for a press pass.
If you that could have worked if you had a press on, like the high vis vest with the press on the back. That would have been crazy. But people walk around with a high vis vest and a ladder. No one questions a person where they're going with a ladder. You could have walked in with a ladder. I'm here to fix something, and they just
that's true.
Send you wherever you need to.
But listen, guys, we're running out of time here. We appreciate you guys for coming back and listening. For the people that haven't left, we apologize. We love you guys. You guys are the true. We're going to try to get back on a regular routine on this, and try to get Steven back on here as well, because I know you guys miss his craziness. But let us know what you guys have. What is something that's therapeutic for you? Excuse me, that you enjoy doing and that you enjoy just having fun with. Let us know. We'll love to hear your feedback. As always, you can leave, if you're watching on YouTube, leave us a comment down below. Hit that subscribe button and the like button. We definitely appreciate it. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts or iHeart or Spotify, which we're all still on, we greatly appreciate you guys on there as well. Come check us out on YouTube too. We'd love to get you guys out there so you can see us and just interact with us. And until next time, guys, we hope everybody has an amazing day. Great rest of your week. Have a good one. Peace.